I think love is a much more powerful cosmic force like gravity and light, but I think it also is the force that holds, that is part of the cosmos, you know, that we just don't understand it, but love is powerful.
Quando a gente fala sobre história do cinema, com toda certeza, o nome Francis Ford Coppola vai acabar surgindo na conversa. E com um legado cinematográfico tão grande e diverso, de filmes que variam de gênero e estilo, não seria surpresa ver que a criatividade aos 85 anos continua muito viva. Eu tive a honra de falar com ele durante a sua visita pelo Brasil para divulgar seu novo filme, Megalopolis, uma fábula. A história do longa tem de tudo um pouco. Fantasia, política, filosofia, utopia e, pra mim, é puro entretenimento com questões para levar além da sala de cinema da Cinépolis. E se Francis lança um projeto desses que ele ficou anos trabalhando e realizou com total liberdade sem pressão de qualquer estúdio, é praticamente um dever cinéfilo assistir, prestigiar e tirar suas próprias conclusões. Em nome da Cinépolis, confira agora o papo com esse mestre do cinema.
So Francis, we live in a time of constant noise, social media, streaming, a lot of endless content. Megalopolis feels something from like a fresh view, like something thinking forward.
I hope.
Yeah, 100%. So for the new generation of filmmakers, what can you tell about living the fire alive?
Don't make art by the rules set by business people. There are no rules to art. Art will change. The business people would prefer that it stays like a product like Coca-Cola that they know they can sell every year and pay their debts. But it's not going to happen. And do you have children?
No.
Well, if you do have someday children, and if those children have children, the cinema of our grandchildren will be so different from anything we're doing now. I would wish I could see it, because I know it will be wonderful, but it would be hard for me to understand. It will be so different. And that's because art is constantly changing with each generation. And it's not the same. It's not a product. It's not something you can rate with stars. Mm-hmm. You know, it's beyond that.
The fun part about creativity is to do different styles, try different things, because being an artist is about changing. Did you find your style in Megalopolis? I mean, do you even care about style, or you just do what?
I do care about style. I was a theater director when I was your age or younger than you, really. And I was always fascinated by the work of Ozu, because he started out making sort of silly college comedies and it evolved into this, as an older man, this beautiful, very specific style of great family drama, very simple. And I was always curious, you know, because each film I made when I was younger was a different style, what my style was. Mm-hmm. And what I took 10 years off. People don't realize this, that this so-called 40 years of stuff is not true. What I did is, after I made a film called John Grisham, the Rainmaker, I quit. And I took 10 years off. Actually, I took 14 years off. And I just was trying to understand, make very cheap movies for a few $100,000 to explore. And I did a lot of experimentation with acting and how the best ways to work with actors. And based on what I learned, then when I decided to try to make Megalopolis, I used many of the things I had learned in that experimental time. And what I learned is that my style, I always had it. Mm-hmm. It was something, even when I was 17 years old, making plays. I would I would try to poeticize the play, and then I would take whatever my idea was right to the edge of where, and if I took it any further, it would be a disaster, and go to the brink. And so that's what I did with Megalopolis, and what I did with Apocalypse Now, because when I didn't know how to make a movie, I think I tended to poeticize it, make it as beautiful poetically as I could, and then take it to the edge where if I went any further, it would just basically be a total mess.
one filmmaker has always been ahead of his time.
Go.
Now, from visionary writer and director Francis Ford Coppola, comes an event nothing can prepare you for.
In an era dominated about reboots and nostalgia and franchise, Megalopolis has some huge ideas like philosophy and questions from humanity to take forward, right? What do you think is gonna connect with the audience in a personal level in this movie?
It could be the humor in it. It could be the fact that there's people love each other, but people love each other, you know, I mean, the mayor loves his wife, the mayor loves his daughter, the daughter loves his enemy, everyone loves somebody. It's like Midsummer's Night Dream in a little way.
Love is powerful than time. I mean, we see it in the movie too.
I think that love is a cosmic force that I personally, I once told Christopher Nolan in his movie Interstellar, I said, is that thing they go through, is that love? Because we know there's something called dark matter and dark energy in physics, and we say we call it dark because we don't interact it. I think we do interact with it. I think it's love. I think love is a much more powerful cosmic force like gravity and light that is something which we experience because we love our parents, we love our children, we love our beloved. You know, we love influences human beings in many ways. Mm-hmm. But I think it also is the force that is part of the cosmos, you know, that we just don't understand it. There are a lot of things we don't know what it really is. We don't know what gravity really is. Mm-hmm. We don't know what light really is. We don't know what, and I think we don't know what consciousness really is, and we don't know what love really is. But love is powerful.
Thank you very much. Such an honor. Thank you very much.
My honor to speak to the new generation.
Thank you.
Go.
Megalópolis, uma fábula, já está em cartaz na Cinépolis mais perto de você.